All right, legends, how is everybody doing? Hopefully you are doing fantastic today. We're going to be analyzing the price of Bitcoin. We just got a major drop today. We'll be analyzing the local situation to see what is going on. Are we going to go to much lower levels, the levels that we need to take into consideration? Are we going to get a huge, massive bounce? Make sure to be paying attention, guys, because this is what we're going to talk about today. Let's dive in here straight away into the charts. Before, I need you guys to absolutely destroy that like button. We almost got to 1,000 likes yesterday. We were short of almost 300 likes, but overall, make sure to destroy the like button. Depending on how many people we get in today, I'm going to say if we do get to 500 likes today, I am doing a $500 giveaway in Bitcoin, guys. So make sure to absolutely destroy that like button, and let's dive in right away into the Bitcoin technical analysis. What has been going on during the last few days? We've been getting a little bit of a dump, a little bit of a pump. After the news, it's been a little bit volatile. Okay, we've had a really nice pump here after the news yesterday. So we got CPI, inflation lower than expected, getting a major pump here. Then we got a significant dump, and then just going sideways. We've got some news here today as well that happened at 4:30 UAE time, okay, at PPI. That got a pump and dump as well. So stay cautious with your trading. However, we have been respecting some technical analysis inside of this range. I'm going to explain it as well in detail, okay? So make sure to be paying full attention on the technical analysis, because there are some levels and some scenarios that you need to be ready for the next trading opportunity, guys. You want to stay here till I mention those setups, okay, because they are very important and they have high probability in playing out. And this is what you want here. This is why you are here, to see those high probability trading setups, right? Let's go right away. Can you hear me? Can you see me? You are the best sniper in crypto trades. No, I'm not. I'm going to say I'm not, but I'm going to say I have experience, right? I'm going to say that I have experience, and I do sometimes know how to read the market, right? You know, anybody that comes out and says, you know, I am the best, look at this, look at this setup, look at this. I like to show what's played out and also what's not played out. And if anything hasn't played out, where was our stop loss? Where were we defensive, right? Stay humble as always. Be solid. Let's go right away through the comment section. Daniel, how are you doing, my brother? Before we go through the TA on Bitcoin, I want to go and say hello to the beautiful community as always. We got Daniel here. WeTube, not looking pretty good, guys. Hello, WeTube NL. Not looking pretty good, but there are some setups. We are here to trade the market. We are in a very big rangy movement here during the last few weeks, okay, since late May. It's very rangy. We kind of at the lows right over here. Do you think we could be maintaining this level? I'm actually in a long position from this exact level right now. Also entered a short position. I'm going to be explaining my next trading setups, okay, on higher time frame, because we want to focus on higher time frame on YouTube. I don't know if I'm going to do a live stream tomorrow, midday, evening, right? And we need those levels ready for you guys, okay? Which I am going to be saying right now after I say hello to the beautiful community. I'm going to continue here, guys, because I need to say hello, show some respect to the people. Pierre, Jamie, next car, how are you doing? Petrodollar is dead. Yes, I know, it is true. Now Saudi Arabia can price their petrol, right, their oil, in different currencies. So petrodollar is dead. Aditya, my brother, thanks for joining the stream. We've got a moderator here kicking in. Dread mining. Strange sound today. Is it a strange sound? Yo, like destroyed. Like destroyed, says David. Is the sound okay, guys? Mic isn't great, Andy. Okay, hang on a second. The mic is going to be good right. Very much, guys, for letting me know. God damn it. I need a technician here getting my stuff ready. I'm in the studio in my house right now, not in the studio, in the office. So I need to look at the comment section. I bet the sound is much better right now, right? You might think, hey, this guy has got an insane microphone and it's sounding like a potato. It's sounding like a potato, right? Wrong mic. Yes, thank you, guys. Way better now. Yeah, it was the built-in microphone from the computer. So that must have sounded like crap. Way better. Way better. Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you very much for joining. Let's go right away. Bring the mic closer. Bring the mic closer. Is it better now? Or shall we do like some really cool YouTubers out there that they're like, should we do it like this? Should we do it? Can you hear me better now? All right. Enough playing around. Let's focus on the technical analysis. What is going on here for Bitcoin? What has happened? Let's first of all understand the structure that we've had during the last few weeks. What we do see on the price. Okay, we're going to start off from this low over here. What I do like about this low here, legends, is, am I in the way? Am I in the way? I'm going to move myself. I want you to see everything. The good thing about this, guys, let's understand a little bit of higher time frame scenario, right? This is what we do, right? As technical analysts and traders, we zoom out a little bit and understand where we are, right? I'm not going to zoom out to the weekly chart, just 4 hourly time frame, understand, this pivot low for me is enough to understand a little bit this structure. All right, there is a scenario here that we could be seeing this for the moment, as long as we're maintaining some levels of support. I'm more focused on internal trading setups, to be honest. Not looking for any, big swing trades. There is a nice swing trade area that is going to be mentioned on the stream now in the next coming minutes. But first of all, understanding the structure here. So we got here from the 1st of May, that low created at $56,500. We got a nice wave here to the upside, nice corrective move, all right, during the 2nd week of May. Then we got a nice impulsive move here, right, that we could discuss that it's a 3rd wave. Right over here is where it's starting to look a little bit, I'm in doubt. You can be a little bit in doubt because there is a scenario here that I think it's the most unlikely scenario, but you know the deal. If it's a scenario, it could happen where this right over here is an ABC flat, where you formed an A wave, right? Either here or here, right? Doesn't really matter. I'm not going to do micro counts. You've come above the A wave start, and now this is what is happening right now. Quite symmetrical, quite nice. ABC in that 4th wave still, and we are in the building of the 5th wave in the next coming days, right? In the next coming days, next 1 to 2 weeks, till we actually break to all-time high. That is a scenario. That is one scenario. There is obviously another scenario that is actually coming to much lower levels. What scenario is that? Well, that we have finished a 5-wave structure here already, looking at elite wave analysis, right? And we are in the inside of an ABC or a WXY. It makes more sense for a WXY because we can only see 3 solid, strong moves here. And a WXY is formed by 3 waves. So the ABC scenario is not looking too great because we've just formed 3 waves. And in an A wave, you want 5 waves down. So it looks like that we could be forming either a WXY or we are already in the 5th wave right over here. And we are looking for a much larger, 4th wave finish in that ABC flat. Hopefully you are kind of following a little bit of the Elliott wave analysis. I'm really coming, quite fanatical on Elliott wave. It really does help to understand the impulsive moves and the corrective moves. Okay, it's super important to understand the price action with Elliott wave theory. Okay, it's understanding that this is corrective, understanding that these strong moves are impulsive, these ones are corrective, understanding the overall structure and the trend. And I think Elliott wave is something very important to take into consideration. So right now we got a couple of scenarios, right? We got a couple of scenarios looking at the higher time frame. What if this is a WXY? We got 3 waves here. We formed 3 waves here. Now we're going to start moving in 3 waves here to the downside in the next coming days. I want to focus on lower time frames. All right, let's focus on lower time frames right away. And I'm going to explain a little bit of a scenario that has happened today in the Legends trading community. We're going to talk about later on, guys. We're going to talk about the major levels. I'm going to talk about it right now. The most important support level, guys, if we start to lose $66,000. if we start to lose $66,000, which is the low of the range, the most important level of support is this one right over here. Then we'll focus on lower time frames, okay? Just give us a second. The most important level is the $64,580, right? Give or take $100 or $200. We mentioned just a few days ago, and I know that you watching, okay, maybe some of you watching, did long the $66,150. This was mentioned on a stream just a few days ago, right? Who remembers? If you are a legit follower, you have been following, and you do know that this pivot low right over here that we mentioned was an insane long position. Okay, it was a solid high confluence zone, not only for a liquidity grab, test the lows and pump. It was also the 382 and 50% Fibonacci from the pivot low here to the pivot high. We have the 50% Fibonacci at 66,120, and from the pivot low of May, it is also the 382 Fibonacci. Exactly at the same level are two only pivot levels to take a look at Fibonacci. They have insane confluence with this low, meaning that you have a high probability in getting that bounce, that swing failure pattern, because we got double Fibonacci retracement confluence. So what if we do lose this level, Andy? Say that whatever happens right now, we're dancing around, we pump to 68K, whatever happens, or you know, anything could happen, but we get the breakdown. I don't know what's going to happen. We can focus on lower time frames, and I can give you some scenarios right now in the next coming minutes. But just so you are ready, this level is better than this level right over here that was mentioned. This got an epic bounce of over $2,000 in a matter of 24 hours. So the next level, if we break down, is even stronger than this level. Why? Because you have, again, Fibonacci retracement confluence, but these levels are much better. It is the 618 Fibonacci from this pivot low. It is the 50% Fibonacci, slightly lower, okay? It is slightly lower, but it is there from this pivot low. What we do have, which is an extremely good level for a swing failure pattern, always, is the first retracement after a major pump. The first retracement after a major pump is always solid for a swing failure pattern. Always. It's always worth the shot. You can manage your risk with your stop loss beneath the low. It is an extremely solid level. The same here when you get a major drop and a dead cat bounce, and then the price just continues to the downside. That first dead cat bounce high from the drop is an insane level for a swing failure pattern. Most of the times, it's an extreme high probability rejection point. And you need to take that into consideration. You need to be ready for that level. That level here from the first retracement of this major move to the upside is with the 50% Fibonacci retracement from these two clear pivots. Guys, you want to pay attention to that level. We know what happened with the last Fibonacci retracement confluence level and that pivot low. Once we tested it, we got an epic bounce, legends, an epic bounce. And I know some people in the stream here got into that long. I got confirmation of people getting into that long setup. So we want to be ready, guys. What you want to do is create that swing failure pattern. Remember how you trade this. You basically get that wick beneath the level. As soon as you start recovering on the lower time frames, you got your invalidation point, you got your trigger, and you just want to get in that bounce. You're longing the bounce, guys. You are not longing the falling knife. You're not longing as the price is coming against you. We do not want to do that. Just imagine a train coming against you, or a bus. Imagine a bus going against you. Do you want to get in front of the bus, Or do you want to wait for it to turn around, and once it turns around, jump in with it? And you're jumping with the bounce, and you have an invalidation point just in case it turns around, right? That explanation is the best one that I could give you right now. So you're falling here. You do not want to go against the bus. You want to wait for the bus to turn around. Once it turns around, that is the moment you jump in. You jump in into the bounce. Because if you get into a falling knife, guys, there is no guarantee that this level is going to hold. You might just slice through it like a hot knife on butter, right? Maybe that's going to be maybe that's going to be the scenario that happens. But if it does get a reaction, if it gets a reaction and gets above it, just like we did here a few days ago, that was mentioned on a live stream. Let's zoom in what happened right there. Look at this. This was, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So you're not longing here. You're basically longing somewhere around here. And your stop is beneath the low. Boop, boop, boop. Bang. You got an awesome trade. This is already making you a 3-to-1 risk to reward just after a few hours. The same scenario, guys, we are looking for with this level for at least a bounce of $500, $600, $700, even more than that. What I do like about this level is if this were to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and right now what we're going to do is we are retracing down here, we're coming back up, and potentially depending on how this continues, we're going to have to be checking this during the next coming days if we do not fall, because if we do move to the upside, I do believe that we could come back down, and then we're completing a little bit of an ABC structure, WXY more than an ABC. And this is going to be, oh my goodness, if we come down here in the next coming days to 64,500 range, ooh, this is going to be looking very, very good for that possible swing long position, guys. Very, very good. I would say that this could be the swing long position. However, for the swing long position, we need to see a lot of price action here. We need to see magic. I wouldn't say that, oh, we SFP here now, get into your swing long position, epic swing long, because what could this do is, look for the double bottoms, right? You could get wicked out. I'm looking at this for a first scalp. It's good for a scalp, but when you get an aggressive drop and you bounce from a certain level, you realize that you could come back down to test it, okay? That is when we are going to be paying attention. Those double bottoms, baby, they're the ones that we are going to be waiting for to get into that epic swing long position. We can give a bit of a stop loss here, take a bit of room, because what we're looking at here is an epic long position to go to all-time high. But we need the magic price action, guys, okay? We need the price to actually maintain our support, dance around a little bit. But that is when we are looking for that 3-wave finish structure, okay? We'll be updating. The first touch is a scalp long, okay? First touch swing failure pattern is a scalp long regardless, right? Regardless if it comes down here and creates choppiness. The first touch is a long, guys. It is. If you SFP from that level, it's going to give you a nice bounce of several $100s for a scalp, right? Day trade scalp. Now, let's talk about internally some levels, right? Because when we take a look at this structure, and my goodness, this has been very disturbing, very disturbing. Let's just focus here on what has happened during the last, 2 days and today. When we get this major drop, okay, and then another major drop, it's very 3-wavy. And if you were looking here for a 4th wave and then a 5th wave, that was completely invalidated. That was completely invalidated because you surpassed the wave 1. And basically that is no longer a 4th wave. This cannot be counted as an impulsive move to the downside because you've overlapped the first wave with this massive move when we had the news yesterday. Now, what are the next scenarios? It was very 3-wavy as well yesterday, right? There's no way I can count this as a as a 5-wave structure. There's no way I can count this as a 5-wave structure here. It's very 3-wavy. Got an impulsive move, very, very choppy, and another impulse right there. Then you're coming straight back down. So very 3-wavies here. We could be forming a very, very wide, complex corrective structure, guys. This is doing my head in because of the news events that we have had. But let me just explain to you, when you are not seeing this, yeah, message retraced, no super chats here. If you're shilling any tokens, Liberty interest. No shilling, no shilling. If we do analyze today's price action, and I gotta say, I did share this with the Legends trading community. It was a scenario. I've been going crazy today with the scenarios that could happen. But when you take a look at yesterday's drop and today's price action, for me, what I could read on the chart was the possibility of, from yesterday's highs at $70,000, 5 waves to the downside and looking for a corrective move here to the upside in an ABC. That was the possibility of today, forming an ABC. And this was shared, all right? There was a little bit of a descending wedgie structure here that I was looking at. And I was looking for this breakout. This was shared in a video update in the Legends trading community today. That was the structure to the downside. You got the 5th wave created early this morning. I am looking for an ABC move, potentially to go to the daily open at $68,300 range. That is exactly when we had the news today. There was 2 scenarios. I shared 2 scenarios, and this was not really my favorite. It was very difficult because we were forming bearish CVD divergence. I really had doubt in this move because there was another scenario, which was a flat ABC. Okay, I was looking also at this scenario. Take the lows once more, or just create a higher low and get that jump. Okay, and this is the one that happened. Now, I posted many videos today on the setups and the scenarios, guys. If you are interested, you do have the link down below if you want the daily updates on analysis, scalping setups, probabilities. You have the link down below, guys. The Legends trading community. We are building a huge community right now in the Legends trading community. All right. We are building a huge community, and this is just improving by the day. Become your best trader. We're going to have, all sorts in here. I am putting a lot of work right now, providing the analysis, the setups. There's big things coming, guys. So yeah, in the next coming days, I will be doing an announcement on the Legends trading community. We are also hiring as a team, guys. If you are interested in joining the team, we are looking for full-time moderators and full-time technical analyst. Me and Devolt will be doing an interview and we'll be chatting. If you do have experience, guys, make sure to fill the form. Just click the link down below and you'll get this form and you can send it back to us, okay? So, yeah, team is going bigger. The trading Discord community is going to be massive. There's incredible plans going on. It is growing by the day and it's just going to become something huge, guys. So, if you're happy to join now, welcome, but there will be major announcements, okay, of a relaunch of the community. So overall, this was the scenario that one of the scenarios that I was looking at, get that move to the upside. What has happened right over here with this movement down, okay, is that if you're looking at this as a 5-wave move to the downside, okay, when you're looking at an ABC, right? You know that this is corrective, right? If you have 5 waves to the downside and you're looking at 3 waves up, it's corrective. This first move to the downside, and I got into a cheeky short position because I couldn't share it. I could not share this short position. I just jumped in because I had to leave. If you're speculating that this is a 3-wave structure ABC, and you get a massive rejection where the daily open is, you know that this could definitely be a 1 wave. This could be a 1 wave. And you're in the, and you're basically building that 3rd wave here to the downside. This major bounce after the rejection has to be a 2nd wave if I am reading the market like this, if I am reading the market like this and like this, if we get a major rejection and a bounce, this has to be a wave 2. It has to be a wave 2 rejecting from the daily open and from the 7/8 Fibonacci, which is your last level to be a wave 2, being the 0.8, the ultimate level, but most commonly the 7/8, the max level for a wave 2. So I took the chance. I jumped into a short position right over here and just got out, placed my stop loss, left. And before I realized, I was targeting much lower levels. I was actually targeting the 1.618 Fibonacci. When you take a look at this, move to the downside with the Fibonacci extension, the wave 3 likes to be the 1.618. When you take a look at this wave over here to the downside with the Fibonacci extension tool, if you're entering a second wave and you're speculating on a third wave, you could be in the big trade. Where are you targeting? Guys, what is the common target for a third wave when you move up here? Yes, it is the 1.618 where you are getting that reaction right now. And that is the short trade with your stop loss above the high. If you're reading this correctly with Elliott Wave Theory and looking for that third extensive move to the downside to hit your target zone at the 1.618, this is exactly where I entered that short position based on Elliott Wave Theory. The second wave to come all the way down here and take profits. Banked $1,600 on that beautiful day trade. That was the move that I was looking for today. And this exact move was not shared. This is why it was a cheeky short position. Stop loss was above the high. The stop loss is protected right now. So yeah, guys, just a little bit of the magic, just a little bit. I'm in a cheeky long position right now because I do believe that, we could be getting a bounce. There is a possibility for a bounce. It is a little bit of a cheeky long. And the main reason why this is a bit of a cheeky long is because there could be the possibility, looking at this, guys. By the way, if you are interested in trading MEXC, you got the lowest fees on MEXC, guys, with the link down below in the description. They are going to go KYC, I think, by the end of the month. If you don't have any issue with KYC, well, obviously, yeah, absolutely wonderful. But bluffing is going to be no KYC for a long time. Just with an email and a password, you can start trading there in no time. You have one of the biggest bonuses available out there, which is $80,000 only using my link in the description, guys. You can trade on bluffing, and I can assure you that there will not be KYC in 2024. All right, you got the entire 2024 just signing up with an email and a password. Bluffing, guys, is the one of the biggest ones. They are definitely getting traction, a lot of volume. They're extremely legit. I met the CEO here in Dubai. Very solid, very good person, and it's just a brilliant exchange. I can see some other people talking about bluffing right now. Let's talk about the some levels, guys. Okay, higher time frame level. Sorry, just wanted to talk about what I was reading today, guys. What I was analyzing with the legends. It's always good to share my point of view. What is going on, how I'm analyzing today, jumping on the live stream, explaining the scenarios, guys. This pure explanation of this right there. Just got nice 5 waves to the downside. You got nice 3 waves to the upside in an ABC, right? Just very technical. You're looking for this to have continuation to the downside. There is the scenario of this being an ABC flat. Maybe this has been the end. We're not going to quite claim this low yet. This is why I'm in a cheeky long position, much more low leverage and low capital, not low leverage, same leverage, but low capital in this trade setup. Because I am very much aware that the continuation to the downside to claim this low is there. It's powerful. It can happen. However, you come with the other idea, right? As a trader, you need to see multiple different scenarios. You cannot only stick bearish or only stick bullish when you range trading, when you day trading. It's a big mistake to just focus on, oh my goodness, we're going to go to $64,000. We're going to go to 62. We're going down. I'm only bearish. No. you need to get this out of your mind and look at several scenarios. I want to long, short, wherever I can. The market just moves up and down and up and down. If you're only bearish or bullish, you're just not going to make it, right? You're not going to make it. I long, I short, I look to short, I look to long, I look to short, I look to long, bang, bang, looking at Fibonacci, looking at the levels. This is how we do it. This is how we need to do it. So if I am reading this as, you might think to yourself, if you do read this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is an ABC right there that you're talking about, and now we've just formed the first wave 1 to the downside, wave 3, couldn't this be the 4th and the 5? What are you talking about? Aren't we inside of another wave to the downside here? Why the heck are you getting into a long position here? Well, the main reason why, and it's a very small position, and because it's a very tiny position, if we do reclaim this low over here, I would be willing to add to that position, because I do see the scenario of the price recovering to get back above $68,400. That is when I'm going to go much heavier in this position. This is just a small cheeky long that if I get stopped out, I don't care. The short position is covering much more than that stop loss. It will be only about a couple $100 compared to the short trade from today. So if we do gain momentum and some strength, I would be looking to add to the position. Why? Because maybe we have seen this as, I'm just looking at the local structure here, guys, okay? We're not going to zoom out because it's just going to take a long time to do so. And could it be that we are forming an ABC flat here? It is definitely also a possibility. This is why I'm speculating that maybe this could be an ABC flat. And the main reason why is because this could be 3 waves to the upside. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And we are going to be moving in 5 waves here right now to the upside and claim these highs at $68,500. It is possible. It is definitely a possibility. So how do I know what will be a sign of strength? This is a cheeky long position. This could be very impulsive to the downside. It's a cheeky long, but I can afford it. If we were much better, if we were to get a significant rise, let's get this out of the way. If we were to get a significant rise here above these lows, we're just tackling that level right now. We're just tackling this zone, right? If we were to get a significant rise above this, and this could still be this, guys. This could still be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to absolutely rip here now in the next coming hours. This is definitely a possibility right there as well, right? We need to take a look at multiple scenarios, right? I'm surprised when a lot of people say, this dude that comes out on YouTube, on the internet, changes his mind every hour. It's like, of course you need to change your mind. You cannot be only bullish or only bearish when you day trading. It's impossible. The moment that it changes consistently, and you need to come with different ideas and different confluence levels. I realize the bearish case right there, here now, and we could be dropping down this low in the next coming minutes as we speak, especially because we have formed right now 3 waves here to the upside, just locally, right? We've formed an ABC. We've retraced to the 382 Fibonacci from this possible wave 3. 1, 2, 3. We hit the 382. We possibly could get the 50%. This is why it's going to be a little bit disturbing. If we were to get a solid break above this level and manage to come all the way up above the 50% and hit the 618, that will invalidate this bearish momentum for the moment, it's probably going to happen. And you know what this means? Do you know what this means? There is insane opportunity to long as soon as you hit the 618 and that pivot low of the wave 1. This is going to be a 3-wave structure. This is it, guys. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Claim the highs. The moment you touch the $67,500, I will long the crap out of this scenario. And this small position, I don't mind getting stopped out basically from this long. It's a cheeky long. I would add aggressively to that long if we do break through here. If we break through and we hit the $67,500, this is going to turn into a flat structure. The retracement here is just going to be for longs. Any longs back testing these lows, okay, any retracement back testing these lows, I'm going to long the crap out of this to come all the way up to these highs. It has insane high probability, just purely based on the Elliott wave theory. If you move up here, there's no way you could count this as a 4th wave. It's just forget about it. Forget about it. This would be invalidation. This is going to be bullish. You're going to start sweeping these highs at 68,600 range. So it's all about understanding. For the moment, this has higher probability until proven otherwise. What you need to understand is that we have hit the ABC target zones. An ABC target zone here is taking the pivot low of this 5th wave to the pivot high of the A wave. And if you do flip this, you're looking at the target zones of 1236, 1382, right? That is where we currently at. That is where we got the bounce. I mean, funny enough, it is with the 1.618 from this local movement down, right? If you take a look at this movement and you fit the 1.6, you fit the extension, right? We are sitting at the 1.618, which is also common for that B wave, right? Yeah. For that 1, 2, 3, right? For that ABC. 1.618 and the 1236, we're just holding that level right now. This is why for me this is a cheeky long. If we hold this and we start moving to the upside, guys, we have extreme high probability that we're going to sweep these highs. It's going to happen. If you get through and hit the $67,500 in the next coming hours, we're going to wake up tomorrow morning with either this or this. And I will come back to this live stream and I will prove it. Only joking, guys. There's only probabilities. But let's go through the comment section, guys. Just a little bit of Elliott wave scenarios, education. This is why if someone is only focused on the bearish case, if somebody's only focused on, okay, we formed 5 waves, we formed 3 waves, now we're inside of the next big wave to the downside, and then suddenly you get the price action, woof, sweeping up this, and you're like, oh, what happened here? Well, you need to understand what type of corrective move you have formed. Let's go right away. GBTC is selling and shorting. We have outflows. 100 possibilities. There's hundreds of possibilities. There's hundreds of possibilities when we do take a look at technical analysis. It's insane. I have smoke coming out of my ears every single morning. I need 2 coffees to realize where the heck I am. Never mind technical analysis. We need to wake up, right? But I love it. It's pure dedication, pure knowledge applied on the chart and realizing both scenarios. How much can I risk? How much am I putting to risk on these setups? Where is my invalidation? Where am I happy for the market to take my money? Only a little bit. Only a little bit. Risk management, as always, guys. A lot of people just lose control with their trading. Classic in the first couple of years of their trading journey and just burn their accounts. It's just very classic, right? I get stopped out many times, but I don't burn accounts. I like it. I like it a lot. 614 people watching, guys. If you like that education, a little bit of what's happening internally here, make sure to destroy the like button. Remember, if we do get to 500 likes in this live stream tomorrow, I will be doing a giveaway for somebody that is liking and commenting down below. Remember to comment after the live stream, because I'll be giving $500 worth of Bitcoin to a lucky comment, okay? Make sure to comment down below after the stream, guys. Let's see if we can push it. I'm not sure how many likes we do have right now, but we're going to take a look at some news. Let's take a look at some news. Oh my goodness, 214 likes. We're getting there. We'll be getting there. No doubt. Yesterday's video, I was claiming for 1,000 likes. I needed 1,000 likes for the giveaway because we had over 1,000 people watching. And the video got a total of 7,800 views. Come on, you know, not even 10% of people are liking So I'm sure that this one, we can reach it, guys. We're very, very close, and we can do that giveaway. $500 worth of Bitcoin if you comment after the stream, you legends. So for easy understanding, for people that are relatively new in technical analysis, the best level that I'm looking at on higher time frame, if we were to get the drop, never mind, in the next coming days, we can rise to $68,000, $69,000 and still come back down. Remember, this level, guys, this level is the one that you need to put in your diary. You need to put it in your agenda. This level, you need to set those alerts. Remember this level, guys. This is the strongest level for an instant bounce. Instant bounce, scalp, okay? Remember, that's $64,500, which is the higher low from the movement to the upside, the first higher low, okay? And these levels are epic. These levels are epic. You know, I could look for an example here somewhere about, you know, from this trading setup. Where do we have an example? I don't know. Just a quick random example would be, you know, a movement down, first bounce, movement down. This level is crucial for a rejection. What happened? When we hit it, we got a pullback of over $1,000. Over $1,000, guys, from this level. So this is why these first dead cat bounce levels are crucial. They're liquidity grabs. They're liquidity grabs. Look at this. Major rejection of over $1,000. They happen a lot, guys. They happen a lot. You got one right over here as well. Bang. Major pullback. And this is looking at the 4-hourly time frame. So yeah, let's go right away. This is why this level is so important, guys. Okay, to the upside. First higher low, we got 50% Fibonacci from this pivot and 618 from this pivot. All right, not going to say it anymore. 50% from this pivot, sorry. Right over there, high confluence Fibonacci retracement zone with this higher low. Classic for a bounce. Classic. Right, got it, buddy. Yes. Let's go right away. 64 the floor, 64K the floor. I'm not too sure. Well, yeah, possibly yes. If there is a bearish case scenario, legends, that we could be forming a much wider corrective structure here. Okay, it's just something, I think it's unlikely, but we need to take it into consideration. I'm not saying that this level is going to be the low and we're going to rip to all-time high. I'm just saying it's going to get a bounce of a few $100s. Potentially over $1,000. I'm saying it's a bouncing level. I'm not saying that this is the low and we're going to go to all-time high. This could very much bounce and then fall back down. But if you do not take profits, then that is not my problem. You know, you need to realize the levels of resistance to take those profits. And no doubt, for me, we can see this level is support. So if you do come down to this level and get the bounce to this level, this is resistance. It's a zone, especially if you consolidate. You need to take profit because this might as well just react as resistance and roll back down. Okay, so yeah, just take it into consideration right over there. Enough technical analysis on Bitcoin, right? Enough. Thank you for clarifying, JC. You're very welcome. There is a bearish case scenario here, but we're not gonna talk about it. If we start losing this level, then yeah, I think the most likely scenario is that this is impulsive, and if whatever happens here is going to be corrective in the next coming days, and we do have all the way down to the 7/8 Fibonacci for this to be a wave 1, 2. Okay, so it's still very early stages. Anything down all the way to 59,800 could still be bullish. Could still be bullish. Very, very okay. So not to worry, guys. Any pullbacks down here are still bouncing levels. We still have bouncing levels. This still should hold nicely. Okay. Anything here, any retracement here is still bullish probabilities. So talk about the price being controlled. Yeah, price is definitely controlled, no doubt. Much love from Boston. What is the best coin to buy now for the bull market? Maz, that is an insane question. Big pump incoming soon. Very possible. Very possible. I've talked about the elite wave scenarios here on Bitcoin locally. Locally, okay? Big pump soon. I think, yeah, this is an acceptable. You need to realize that you could come down and claim the low. And if that were to be the case, it could get pretty aggressive. But I've explained how this could be a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and you're forming 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is what's going to happen, right? Third wave being a bit higher if possible, but and sweeping these highs as a target zone. Definitely something I am taking into consideration here. Levels of resistance, guys. If we were suddenly to move up from here, right? We got the local bearish case. I want to create some plans here for you. Never mind this local, for the moment, this is the high probability scenario. As we are beneath this low, as long as we're beneath this wave 1, the highest probability at the moment is taking the lows here. Okay? However, if price does not manage to finish a 5th wave here and finish and creates that higher low and moves up like this, you are forming a 3rd wave, okay? This is a 3rd wave. Any pullback from here in any 3-wave movement is going to be a long position because you're looking for that 5th wave to sweep up these highs. Potentially even this one. So we should be looking for a wedgie structure here in a 4th wave and looking for that leg up, and that's when we're speculating an ABC flat. That is if we do not take the lows from the last few hours beneath $66,300, right? $66,200. If that were to be the case and the price action moves in a 5-wave move here, say it does something like this between today and tomorrow, even retracing down to the 7/8, it doesn't matter. What you need to be where you need to be prepared is for these pivots right over here, because that is the zone where you are interested. Because if you form 5 waves to the upside here, it is going to be a confirmed flat structure in this movement down, and you are highly likely going to get an insane pullback from these highs. Fibonacci retracement from the highs to this pivot low. I mean, you are looking at max. And the reason why I'm taking a look at Fibonacci to this low is because if I'm counting this as a flat, I'm not counting the corrective move. I am counting this pivot low. Your max level is really $68,800. You would not want to overlap here the 618. Well, sorry, my bad. This is completely wrong. Completely wrong here, guys, because this would be a finished structure. This would be a wave 2. Sorry, my bad. I'm getting confused. I'm getting really mixed up here right now. you could come all the way up to the 7.8. Okay. My bad. My mistake. You could actually come in a wave 2 here. You could come all the way up to the 7.8. Okay. Sorry. My bad. However, I would even still consider it. I would even still consider a swing failure pattern from this high right over here that was created yesterday at 68,800. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I like it. We could come all the way up here to that level and reject from it, creating a swing failure pattern. It's not the best, okay, because you could actually sweep much higher than this and go to the 618 and the 78, okay. No. Man, I'm getting absolutely I'm tired out, guys. I'm tired out because what we want to take a look here as a target zone is the 12361382. Guys, I'm absolutely exhausted. I mean, it is the 1382 and the one. I'm getting a lot of fib levels here. Sorry, guys. My goodness, what a messy chart. We could come all the way up here, guys, to the 69,050, 69,380, which is in confluence, in between 618 and 78 from this movement down, okay, for that flat. It's going to be very difficult. We haven't got an exact level. It would be nice to get a liquidity grab, but yeah, it's just very, very, very difficult. Sorry, guys. I was going nuts here. That's it. That's enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. I feel it. Not many of us are asleep. Are asleep lately. Yeah, we ain't getting much sleep. As a trader, as a technical analyst, yeah, it's difficult to sleep, guys. Since I got into trading, no doubt the routine is healthy. I eat well. I go to the gym. I go for runs. I like my routine, but the sleeping is, yeah, this is something. Love the TA, John. Thank you very much. Anyway, the conclusion out of this, guys, if you were to form some kind of 5-wave move here to the upside, we just need to be very, very cautious with this structure down here, okay? Because, it is, we can count this as a flat structure. And like I said, we've hit the target zone of this flat, which is, we are looking to bounce, okay, from this pivot low to this pivot high. We're hitting the 236382, which is classic for a B wave target in a flat. And then you're looking at the next C wave target. And if you move in a 5 impulsive move up here, we need to be very, very cautious, okay, for the big rejection, right? Because this is a zone where you could reject very strongly. We're just going to have to see how price reacts. We might as well just, get resistance here and come back down and test the lows. And then all of this is just a big fat nothing, okay? Let's take a look at the comment section. Could we take a look at Pyth? We can take a look at a couple of altcoins maybe now in the next coming minutes. We are going to 58K during the summer. We have here from Miguel Marquez. Amigo, ¿cómo estás? ¿Eres español o suramericano? We're going to 58K during the summer. Yeah, it is no doubt. Without a doubt, we are going to see 58K again, guys. Even 56K. Without a doubt. I am expecting, once we hit all-time high, it's pretty obvious for me. It's pretty obvious. It's going to happen. We like it or not. If we move to all-time high, I'm looking at here at a 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we're going back down to 58K potentially during the summer without a doubt. It's going to happen. If it's next week or in 2 months, doesn't matter. It's going to happen. We will get that pullback. We ain't going to rock it to $120,000 during the summer. That is highly unlikely. So it's going to happen that we're going to go down. Trump doesn't speak Mexican. Trump with hat. Mexicano, love the TA. Sam Doe. I just hate that you're Hamas. What? Hamas supporter? No way. Get out. No way. Ego. VK. No, there's no ego here. Hermano de Portugal, Miguel Marquez from Portugal. Trump doesn't speak Mexican. No, he doesn't. Let's go through some news, guys. I don't want to bore you out. We're here for some solid content. We've done incredible Bitcoin technical analysis. That's what I want to believe. Maybe it's a bunch of BS. Let me know in the comment section if you think it's a bunch of BS. We can jump into some altcoins, guys. But first of all, I want to talk about some interesting things that is going on worldwide. We need to leave a news section for the live stream, right? Some interesting things going on that could be very interesting for the viewer. Willy Woo, my man, insane on-chain analyst here. There is a 7.5 uplift from reported inflation and the 1980s based methodology. He is saying that inflation is really 10% in the US. We are lied, guys. We are being lied from the government, from the Illuminati, from the reptilianos, that inflation is, 3.3%, if I'm not mistaken. Apparently it's 10% according to Willy Woo, which is devastating, right? It's crazy. It's crazy. 10% is a lot. I thought that 10% was when we had the C19 crash, right? Just months after having that massive printing activity, that inflation did go all the way up above 10%. So he is saying that there is over a 10% inflation currently now, that 3.3% inflation rate is false. It is not true, guys. What do you think? Guys, if we get to 500 likes, $500 Bitcoin giveaway tomorrow. You just need to comment after the live stream. Remember that, guys. I do get about 20-30 comments, so you do have a high probability in winning, okay? We're not too far off, guys. How many likes do we have? We just have over 300, if I'm not mistaken. We do have over 300 likes, guys. If we all smash the like button right now, we are 500 people watching. Then the giveaway is happening tomorrow, okay? Smash the like button right now. Remember to comment down below in the description, and I'll be doing a $500 giveaway to somebody. Just do it, guys. If you all smash the like button right now, we're getting to 500 likes, and you just need to comment down below. We're probably going to get 30 comments, maybe 40. You have good odds in winning those $500. Make sure to do so all together right now. Let's get it. Come on, guys. Let's do it live. So not this one. Let's do it, guys. I know it can happen. Come on, lazy boogers. Scroll down, smash up the like button. I'm giving $500 giveaway of Bitcoin, for goodness sake. Let's go right away and continue. Lucky to have you, Andy. Believe it or leave it. Thank you very much for that great comment. Lucky to have you here in the comment section. I love you. Smash the like, bro. 𝗬𝗫𝗵𝗫, thank you very much, guys. I'll smash the like button when you talk about BlackRock controlling the price and how it affects your levels you spoke about. Hey, the levels are respected, okay? The levels are respected. I got someone here saying, talk about, tell me your levels are going to be respected. The latest ones were respected. I can share the latest live streams talking about a short trade here, and the latest one after that, a long trade here. You can check the live stream right away. This was not the extreme high probability trade. We were talking about a V-shaped recovery as well, but we talked about invalidations and the take profit zones from that short trade. That was from the 10th of June. There was a short trade here given on the live stream like this, exactly this, on the 10th of June. There was a long trade given just a couple of days ago from this exact level. There was two levels that were going to bounce, this one and this one. We got the bounce from this one, obviously, because it came first. So technical analysis works. It does work, guys. Technical analysis does work. I got someone here saying, BlackRock controls the price. Yeah, not for day trading and scalping. Not for scalping and day trading. Technical analysis is very well respected. Very well respected. It's proven. I prove it to you, a few times a week. You can check the live streams, guys. It's there. You can check the live streams from the 10th of June and also from the 11th of June, talking about this short and this long. And I'll come back once we hit this level and talk about this level being respected and talking about, you know, these highs as well. And if we do get above 68,000, sorry, my bad. If we do get above, guys, it's just about very high probability scenarios. If we do get to hit $67,500, if we do get up there, guys, these highs are going to be taken. If we hit this high, if we hit this level today, in the next coming hours, we will come up here. We will come up here. And I'm not controlling the price. It's just based on the waves and the probabilities. Okay, so yeah, I'll come back to this. Okay, I'm not, you know, I will come back and say, guys, this is what we mentioned. We talked about coming here and we'll be hitting here. And then, you know, probably the price is doing something like this. Anyway, it's all about understanding the movements and the waves of the price. Chart showing middle finger to retailers. Nice trade advice. No advice here, never. Thanks for answering my comment though. Paul, you're very welcome. I love you. I love you. John Moran. Number one, thanks for joining the stream. Let's continue with some news, guys. You know, apparently inflation is, I know it was higher than what they say it is, higher than 3.3%, but not 10%. Willy Woo is actually saying, you know, inflation is actually 10%. They are lying about inflation. Joe Biden's campaign is in talks to accept crypto donations through Coinbase. The Block reports. He wants to get into crypto as well. There's over 50 million Americans using Bitcoin and crypto. So, you know, they have power. No doubt. They want to integrate crypto in their advantage. Look at this cheeky face. Interest rate outlook for various FOMC members. 0 rate cuts this year, 4 members. 1 rate cut this year, 7 members. Rate cuts are coming this year. We're supposedly going to see some rate cuts in the next coming months in 2024. We've got several members here that, pointing out that we are going to get those rate cuts. So, yeah, money printer should be going on in the next coming months, without a doubt. They're just kicking the can down the road. June 12th, BTC ETF update, guys. We do have here from this individual. Total net flows of 1,242 Bitcoin, which is over $100 million. Fidelity getting the most of the Bitcoin. Yeah, guys, this is almost three times more than what is being mined. This was only in the last 24 hours, the inflows that we had from the ETFs between Fidelity and BlackRock. And HODL. So we have Australia, largest bank, just put the Bitcoin ETF IBTC onto its trading platform. This is insane. Clear sign, mass adoption. No doubt if the US is doing it, we're going to see the other big countries following through, right? Breaking MicroStrategy to raise $500 million in stock sale to buy more Bitcoin. Woohoo! He's in, I don't know how many Bitcoin does he have, guys? Let me know in the comment section. How many? Okay, ego. Okay, sorry. I thought you said I had a lot of ego. No, I don't. I don't. Vote for Trump, says Millionaire Ray. Are you voting for Trump, guys? Let me know. I prefer Trump, to be honest, from Biden. Republican. I prefer Trump. Ego, I will take a look at Ego later on, guys. Let's save the altcoins. Let's just go through some news, guys. How many Bitcoin does MicroStrategy have? Let me know in the comment section. Is it around about 200,000 or it's slightly less than that? I think he has around about 200,000 Bitcoin. Michael Saylor from MicroStrategy. Absolutely crazy. They say that, they're raising 500 million right now for to buy more Bitcoin. Absolutely. 214,000 we have from Aditya here, moderator. Absolutely insane. Aditya knows his stuff. He's insane. 214,000. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, apparently he's getting another 500 million. Right? Stock sale to buy more Bitcoin. He just wants all the Bitcoin. He very much understands, you know, this guy is crazy. And he entered late. I think his first purchase was at the $20,000-$30,000 range. So he entered quite late. Well, late. It's still early, right? It's still early knowing where Bitcoin is going to go in the near future. Bitcoin has the largest market cap than the top 3 banks in the world combined. We have IC Bank of China, we have JP Morgan Chase, and Bank of America. Combined, we have Bitcoin having a much larger market capitalization, right? Absolutely crazy, guys. Bitcoin is the bank. Bitcoin is the decentralized bank, guys. It is your bank. It is my bank. And we don't have any middleman. Absolutely crazy, guys. I'm so glad we live in these times. Don't you? Bitcoin. Absolutely love it. Trading, profits, Bitcoin. Buy more Bitcoin. We need to accumulate as much Bitcoin as possible. Don't let the guys that are up here control your money. Something interesting here we got from Magic Bands. I do not use any of these rainbow and moving and Bollinger Band style stuff because I day trade. I don't really look at these kind of stuff, but these are very interesting to look at. It's higher time frame analysis. We got this from CryptoCon. Shout out to him. It's taking some time to reach the 3rd level here of the Magic Band. Magic Band. That's crazy. What a great name here for a technical indicator. Magic Band. But it's the next step. Says it's very, very far. We're still far away in hitting the 3 Magic Band, right? If I'm correct. And yeah, basically, that is around about $123,000 Bitcoin. We usually get up to this high band, according to him, from the previous cycles. And the top of the band is at 123,000, guys. Is this possible? Is it doable? Are we going to get there? Yeah, no doubt we will. No doubt we will, guys. $100,000+ Bitcoin. It is happening sooner rather than later. We got this individual saying that Bitcoin is forming a cup and handle targeting $300,000. Okay, well, I think we need to get this guy's moon boots off, okay, and put his feet on the ground. This is not going to happen anytime soon, but it will eventually happen. But anyway, we've got massive cup and handle, and we're going to go to $300,000. That is the target zone. If we do analyze this cup and handle, I think we need to get him, bring him down to earth first of all, because, yeah, I mean, is it the target? Is it the target? Is this the target of the cup and handle that this individual is analyzing on Twitter? Is it now? We got scammed. It's $120,000. Hey, isn't this the same cup and handle that he's talking about? Is he looking at the logarithmic chart? I don't believe this guy. What? Yeah, it must be the logarithmic. So then he definitely, it's just, you cannot count a cup and handle looking at the logarithmic. Logarithmic is a completely different way on analyzing. You cannot get a random line here from the lows to the highs. Yeah, he's using the logarithmic to get the target from this cup and handle. Cheeky. Yeah, definitely not. Definitely not using the logarithmic to get a target from a cup and handle. Cheeky. That was fun. The proper one is using the regular chart, okay, which would bring up all the price to $120,000. How cheeky is that? I'm going to comment this guy. Shall we do? Yeah, you're using logarithmic. You cheeky man. You're using logarithmic. Anyway, let's continue here with some other data, higher time frame. I enjoy looking at this when I have my coffee in the morning. Something that I like to talk about also on the streams. 2017, we do have here, we are following the 2017 fractal. 𝗖𝗵𝗴𝗫 says here, like clockwork. The up only rally is closer than you think. We got a bit of hype right there. Apparently he has some kind of moving average. I don't know what moving average this is. I'm not a moving average person because I focus on day trading, scalping setups. Don't use them. Don't need them. I don't see the value on them. But apparently this moving average that he has from 2017 is kind of mirroring a little bit of the price action from 2024 during the last few months. He's saying that we are in this phase right now and we're just bouncing from the moving average and we're going to go absolute rocket from here in the next coming months to $100,000 plus. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. It is, it's cool to see. He has a point, but I don't think it's going to be the case just yet in the summer. According to the waves and the structure of the market, yeah, no doubt we can go to 80K or 90K even on a very extensive fifth wave here. But I think we're going to see a big major pullback before things continue to the upside. Okay, there will be a big pullback at some point. Something else to take a look at here is that Elon Musk said Tesla will accept Bitcoin if it's 50% renewable energy. Apparently, and I have no clue about this, guys, apparently this dude is saying that Bitcoin energy is 55.8% sustainable energy. I'm not sure if this is true. Does Bitcoin mining use over 50% of renewable sustainable energy, guys? Let me know in the comment section. What do you think? I'm not too sure about this. What do you think, guys? I'm really not too sure about this. I know El Salvador uses the heat. What's this energy called now? But basically using the steam, right, from the volcanoes to mine Bitcoin, right? He is using renewable energy, but I'm not sure if it's all the way up to worldwide 55%, guys. Is there actually geothermal? Yes. Thermal, geothermal, that's right. The volcano mining is good. Yeah, geothermal, that's the one. That's the one that I'm looking at. It's not solar, it's not wind, it's geothermal energy. Yes, sir. We know that El Salvador is mining Bitcoin with geothermal energy. But what do you guys think? Is it 55.8% sustainable energy worldwide, Bitcoin mining? I'm not too sure. I would say that it could be easy 20%, but 55% seems a lot. Lol, I did my master thesis in geothermal energy. Wow, Yaka bro, insane. Iceland mass mining farm uses some kind of hydropower, says Kiet. Wow, insane. Yeah, we got other, yeah, also Iceland would make sense as well for geothermal energy. Geothermal. Nuclear. I still swear by nuclear energy, says DP. Can you do SUI TA if you don't mind? Okay, let's do some technical analysis. A bit of news, guys. A little bit of fun stuff that is going on worldwide. It's always good to disconnect from the charts, even though if it's only for 10 minutes. I only disconnect from the chart 10 minutes a day. Let's take a look at SUI, US dollar. What's going on with SUI? We talked about SUI. It's interesting where we at, no doubt. I like the consolidation. There is something interesting about this corrective move, no doubt. When we take a look at the low of SUI, and I want to take a look at a chart with a little bit more data if possible. Yeah, when we take a look at SUI, oh my goodness. It really does look insane. Because if this were to be a wave 1 inside of the bull market, because SUI was created in 2023, right? If I'm not mistaken. Or is that totally wrong? I just haven't got too much data here. Yeah, it was created in 2023. And if this is the first wave 1, I mean, we could be expecting fireworks on this. Yeah, SUI, no doubt. I've heard a lot of people and a lot of tweets about SUI. I have no idea myself of SUI, but if this is the first wave here of the bull run, and we are looking for the bull run to continue right to the end of the year and 2025. If this is the first correction in a possible wave 2, looking at higher time frame, depending if we do manage to hold the 618 Fibonacci or come down to the 78 Fibonacci, which is around about the 60-cent zone, then the next leg up we're looking at here is $3.50, bringing you over 5-6x risk to reward in the next coming months. Whether it holds here or comes down to that 78 Fibonacci, yeah, this corrective move is going to be it's the zone, guys. It is the zone. I really like this consolidation here. It looks pretty good. I just need a little bit of more price data. I think for accumulation levels, we are in good zone for accumulation. I'm going to keep this box green because in between the 60 cents and 90 cent zone, it's just good zone for accumulation. I'm not going to focus on lower time frame for any scalps or day trades, okay? But I think this zone is incredibly nice. This is the zone where the price of SUI should bottom out, right? Which is the speculation of a wave 2, which is usually in between 50% and 78 Fibonacci. We're already at 618, so I mean, for me, this is already great zones for reaccumulation on SUI. We just at a 2x return. Just if we get to the highs of March, this is very likely going to happen. So and I know it's a pretty solid project. I've seen a lot of people talk about SUI. You can buy SUI on Bybit, guys. If you are interested, you do have the link down below in the description for Bybit. And if you cannot use Bybit, you also have 𝗕𝗫𝗄 and you also have Bluffing that are no KYC. Bluffing is going to be no KYC for a long time, and it currently holds the highest bonus, which is $80,000. When you sign up with the link in the description, you got $80,000 worth of bonus. Every time you deposit and trade, you'll be getting that airdropped to your futures exchange, and you're using free money for your trading. You're not going to get $80,000 all at once, but you'll be getting those airdrops. Hey, you got $500. Hey, you got $1,000. This is how it works. When you deposit and you trade, you get airdrops, okay, to use for trading, and you can keep the profit. So make sure to take advantage on that on Bluffing, guys. You got exclusive bonus only with the link in the description. I'm not sure how many people have $80,000 worth of bonus, but I can guarantee you that not many, okay? So make sure to take advantage of that, and it's going to be no KYC for a long time. So, muy buen español, CG. Sí, soy español, amigo. Cool, thanks for answering. You're very welcome, Mike. Yeah, what's going on with copy trading? Copy trading is just going good. I should have entered this short position on copy trading. I've got my own personal funds, but I will be focusing more on copy trading. It's up only 0.3% if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's going to be slowly, guys. I will focus more on the copy trading, okay? It's just going to be a slow process, all right? There's not going to be major big losses. It's only small little wings with time, okay? Legends, thank you very much for joining. I'm going to wrap it up. Been here for over an hour. The Bitcoin technical analysis, I think, is crystal clear. I think it's crystal clear. We mentioned the major levels, the scenarios, the first 20-30 minutes of the stream. Remember that we are hiring, guys. We are looking for people that can be moderators full-time and full technical analyst, okay? If you do have experience in technical analysis, we are willing to do an interview. And if you want to join the team, make sure to fill in the form down below in the description, okay? You got the first 2 links, guys, if you want to go full-time crypto and work for the company. Thank you very much, and I will see you in the next one.